Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. I'm truly excited to have you here with us today. Whether you're a returning viewer or tuning us for the first time, we're always grateful to share our space with you. Today, we have something truly fascinating to explore, one of the most commonly used terms in Buddhist scriptures, yet often overlooked by many who read them. We are going to discuss the term Mahasattva, a word that frequently appears in texts like the Lotus Sutra, Ti Groragoma, and Avattayānsaka Sutra, the Flower Garland Sutra. While many may have seen this term, few have delved into its profound meaning and its significance in the broader context of Buddhism. When you read through any Buddhist scripture, especially in Mahayana texts, you will often come across the term Bodhisattva Mahasattv, such as when referring to Avalokitesvara Guanzin, Maitreya, or other revered Bodhisattvas. For many, this might just seem like a repetitive phrase, perhaps something like a polite title. But do you really know what Mahasattva means? And why is it used in conjunction with Bodhisattvas in the way it is? Today, we are going to break it all down, peel away the layers of this term, and show you how it encapsulates not only the vastness of a Bodhisattva's compassion and wisdom, but also the core of the Mahayana Buddhist path. In the Buddhist context, Bodhisattva is often translated as one who is enlightened to the nature of reality and one who seeks to help others attain this realization. The term is derived from bodhi, awakening or enlightenment, and sattva, being or essence. Thus, a bodhisattva is someone who not only realizes the truth of existence, but also dedicates their life to liberating others from suffering and guiding them toward enlightenment. But what about the terms Mahasattva that is so often added when referring to these extraordinary beings? Mahasattva comes from the Sanskrit word Mahasattva, where Maha means great or immense, and Sattva refers to a being, a spirit, or a sentient essence. So, a Mahasattva literally translates to a great being or great essence, but this doesn't just mean great in the sense of physical strength or grandeur. It refers to the vast, boundless, and immeasurable qualities of a bodhisattva's heart, compassion, and wisdom. In the Mahayana Buddhist tradition, the Bodhisattva Mahasattv embodies a spiritual commitment that goes beyond personal liberation to the complete and profound commitment of aiding all sentient beings. It is this commitment that sets apart a Mahasattva from ordinary beings or even from typical Bodhisattvas. But why is the term used so frequently, and why does it carry such a special significance? The addition of Mahasattva to the title of a bodhisattva speaks volumes about the nature of that being's practice and their vows. When the Buddha referred to certain bodhisattvas as Mahasattvas, he was pointing to the incredible breadth of their resolve, compassion, and selflessness. These are beings who are not merely seeking personal enlightenment, but have made vows to help all beings reach enlightenment. That greatness implied by Mahasattva goes beyond scale. It speaks to the immense capacity for compassion and wisdom that these beings embody. Let's consider this for a moment. In the scriptures, we frequently encounter bodhisattvas like Avalokitesvara or Maitreya, who are referred to as Bodhisattva Mahasattvas. What does this designation tell us about them? It's a title that affirms their expansive vows and boundless commitment to the welfare of all sentient beings. Avalokitesvara, for instance, is known as the Bodhisattva of compassion, whose vow is to alleviate the suffering of all beings. Maitreya, the future Buddha, is said to be the embodiment of loving kindness and compassion, patiently waiting for the time when he will lead all beings to Buddhahood. The term Mahasattva, used for them, elevates their status, indicating that their compassion and wisdom are not limited by time, space, or conditions. They are great beings who are profoundly committed to the liberation of all sentient beings across all realms of existence. But now, let's explore why this term is so crucial in Mahayana Buddhism. Unlike the earlier Buddhist teachings, which primarily focused on personal enlightenment as seen in Theravada Buddhism, Mahayana teachings emphasize the importance of the Bodhisattva path. The Bodhisattva is someone who, upon realizing the ultimate truth, forgoes entering nirvana in order to remain in the world and help all beings achieve liberation. This selfless vow is a hallmark of the Mahayana tradition. The Bodhisattva, therefore, represents the epitome of this selfless commitment. It is a state of being where the Bodhisattva is no longer concerned with their own liberation, but is fully engaged in the work of compassion, wisdom, and liberation for others. To understand this concept more fully, let's turn to the example of the great compassionate one, Avalokitesvara Kwanzin. In Mahayana Buddhism, Avalokitesvara is often depicted as a deity with many arms and eyes, symbolizing her ability to reach out to help suffering beings in all directions. This image of Avalokitesvara is not just a physical representation, it is a spiritual embodiment of the Mahasattva ideal. Every hand is extended to help, and every eye is watching for opportunities to relieve suffering. This symbolizes the vastness and boundlessness of the compassion that a Bodhisattva Mahasattva embodies. Such compassion is not limited by space, time, or even the complexities of individual suffering. It is vast, pervasive, and ever-present, just like the love of a parent for their child. The Mahasattva in Bodhisattva Mahasattva also highlights a key aspect of Mahayana Buddhism, the belief that all beings have the potential to become Buddhas. This is known as the doctrine of Buddha nature. In Mahayana thought, even the most ordinary being has the seeds of Buddha cord within them, and it is the role of the Bodhisattva Mahasattva to help cultivate those seeds in all beings. Thus, when we look at a Bodhisattva, we are not just seeing someone who has transcended their own suffering, but someone who sees the Buddha nature in all beings, and is committed to helping them awaken to it. The significance of the Bodhisattva Mahasattva in Mahayana Buddhism cannot be overstated. These great beings, whether it be Avalokitesvara, Maitreya, or any of the many other revered Bodhisattvas, serve as our guides, our inspirations, and our models. They show us what is possible when compassion and wisdom are practiced without limits, without boundaries, and without condition. They inspire us to engage in the world with a heart that is vast and infinite, a heart that is committed to helping all beings, without exception. In our modern lives, we may not be able to reach the level of a Bodhisattva Mahasattva in the traditional sense, but we can embody the qualities they represent. We can cultivate compassion in our daily interactions, striving to alleviate the suffering of others wherever we can. We can develop wisdom through mindfulness, meditation, and study, learning to see the world with clear eyes, just as the Bodhisattva Mahasattvas do. By following their example, even in small ways, we can bring their vast heart into our lives and into the world. I hope this exploration of the term Mahasattva has given you a deeper understanding of its profound meaning and its significance in Mahayana Buddhism. As we reflect on the qualities of the Bodhisattva Mahasattvas, let us be inspired to cultivate greater compassion, wisdom, and commitment to the well-being of all beings. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found this content helpful and insightful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue to create content that explores the deep wisdom of Buddhism and how we can apply it to our lives. Until next time, may you be blessed with peace, wisdom, and compassion as you walk your path.